Cayenne, you have been sent off to find eggs. A lot of eggs. Procure a shit ton of eggs for training, apparently.
Uh, which training was this again? Remind me.
The school of Bro for Mongo. Frank has asked
Yes.
for a 80 eggs.
I am going to
Love them
hunt
eggs.
for 80 eggs.
Do a
Like,
nature.
I could probably just go to town and buy some.
I could just see her walking into town and be like, I need 80 eggs right now.
I would just get stared at like, what is wrong with you? Are you sick? Are you okay? Didn't say what kind of eggs.
Oh, just 80 eggs.
Time to find a turtle.
A turtle.
Yep.
Okay. Nature.
Oh,
Let's see if you find a turtle.
or another creature that lays a massive amount of eggs.
Snakes?
Well, yeah. It would be a reptile of some sort. Okay, dice. It is slow tonight. This is fine. Let's just refresh, I guess.
I saw 13.
It didn't even register on my screen. What the? Okay. I'm going to try that one more time.
I didn't even see anything show up in the
Yeah,
thing.
No,
it
17.
yeah,
Oh, 24.
I got a 24. Yeah, like it showed like the dice was trying to move and then it just froze on my screen and nothing populated in the game log.
That's weird.
It's
Oh,
one
they
of
pop
those
out on my
things.
screen.
Yeah, no, the only thing that's showing up in the game log is our 24.
That's weird.
That is very weird.
Our lore master is officially back in the chat. For him, I just had a replicator meme in my head, but instead of 500 cigarettes, it's 80 eggs. Cayenne, you start rooting around for 80 eggs, and eventually you get to town, and you eventually you don't really find 80 eggs right off the bat, but you kind of stand there in the center of the town where this giant hole is in the ground, this massive giant mine is, right? And you look around, and as you're standing there, you feel a small tug on your robes, almost like a child is tugging on your robes.
I will look around.
As you look around, you look down, and you see a child-sized, like 12-year-old child-sized porcelain doll. She's rocking back and forth on her heels, and she's like, "It's pretty, isn't it?"
I'm trying to figure out like what she could possibly think is pretty. So I'm looking at a hole in the ground.
Kind of looks at the hole and looks back to you. Hmm.
I'm sorry, but can you see something I can't?
looks back at the hole and the twisting vines and such, and she's like, "The beauty of ingenuity."
I'm gonna look again and see if I can pick up on what she was talking about.
Do an insight.
21.
Oh, that was a weird bug. I did not like that. Is
What?
D&D Beyond like jittering for anybody else in the log? Like it's
No,
jittering up and down. Like that was weird. Like
Just a little bit. Yeah.
didn't see anything like that.
so you stand there for a good moment, Cayenne, trying to observe whatever the hell is going on, and you can see that it's kind of almost like a seashell that has been the shape of it looks like the trails leading down almost follow the ridges of a seashell spiraling downwards.
That is pretty.
And looks up at you sideways a little bit. Why are you here?
Oh, I need a lot of eggs.
How many is a lot?
80.
He reaches up and grabs your hand and starts walking.
I'm following the porcelain doll.
Oh, that's right. You said porcelain doll. I was like, what? Oh yeah.
And despite what she is, she's very delicate with you as she walks over and she walks to a stall and she looks at the person there and the person looks at her and is like, "How can I help you?" And she's like, "She needs 80 eggs." The vendor kind of like scratches their head. Oh, oh, the archdruid says you need 80 eggs. You need 80 eggs. And they kind of walk off to go to the back to find the eggs.
Feeling there's some wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff going on right now.
The Cayenne's
Looks
brain is the broken.
Yeah, little girl porcelain doll. She's just kind of watching a few bugs, and the person eventually. Go ahead, Cayenne.
What kind of bugs is she looking at?
They're
I'm
just,
actually curious.
they're just two typical beetles, and she's just kind of watching them.
Mhm. I guess I'm just watching her and will probably be surprised when the vendor comes back.
The person comes back, and they have the eggs bundled up in these like stacks of eggs with little handles on it, and they're like, "Oh, here you go, 80 eggs."
Thank you. What do I owe you?
Weird request, but enjoy your large omelet, I guess.
It would be a very large omelet for sure.
Yeah, that would be a very. That would be many omelets.
The archdruid, she's already wandered off.
I guess I'm taking the the eggs back.
Poor Cayenne's
Ow.
like, I feel traumatized passively.
Yeah. I'm just like, I got it. That was ridiculously simple. I have eggs now. And I'm going to turn to the doll and tell her thank you for helping me.
Oh no, she's wandered off. She's just wandered off in a random direction.
Oh, so I'm by myself, just holding
Yeah.
eggs.
You're standing there at
Okay.
the stall holding eggs, and the archdruid has wandered off.
I'm
It happens to be a porcelain doll. All right. That's pretty crazy.
What kind of test is that?
Cayenne is all sorts of confused. She's just holding eggs like, what do I do now?
Things that make you go,
Cayenne's brain is the broken. Like, I get help finding eggs by porcelain doll. Porcelain doll, go away. Eggs given by archdruid. Archdruid, go away.
The archdruid is the porcelain doll, Cayenne.
Oh, that's a whole nother manner of fuckery.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So you met the archdruid. She took you over there. Was like, she needs eggs, and the person's like, "All right, archdruid, if you say so." Gave you a bushel of eggs, and then she just wandered off.
More than a bushel. Man, a bushel's what? 121.
I'm gonna go find the archdruid and say thank you, because what the fuck? Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am.
Excuse me.
Per the chat, another archdruid, and they're a porcelain doll. I'm scared to learn what they're in charge of.
magic?
A dragon-sized omelet.
A dragon-sized omelet.
Maybe a juvenile. A juvenile
You
dragon.
think they're juvenile?
Do an
Well, I mean, all
investigation.
dragons act a little juvenile.
You said do an investigation.
Yeah. Hippo would like a word about that.
I got an 8. My flabbers are gasted.
You are very flabbergasted. Nikolai, you walk up and you just see Cayenne walking around with like these giant bushels of eggs. Like, where did like she's
That was
looking for
quick.
somebody.
It's that Travolta meme of just but holding
Did you get
eggs
lost,
like
sister?
no, I was given
flustered.
eggs. I was given eggs, and I need to give thanks for eggs. And the lady that helped me get said eggs has disappeared, and quickly.
Well,
I never got
I'm
her
going to
name.
be in town shopping. You want to give me a description, and I will provide my thanks or provide your thanks for her if I find her.
Yeah, I do have to. I actually have to get these eggs to Mongo.
So who am I looking for?
I never got her name, but she's a porcelain doll.
I mean, that's not outside the realm of possibility. It's interesting.
She's the
Okay.
archdruid.
Archdruid porcelain doll.
Hmm.
Huh.
She's the one who helped me get eggs from a vendor, and when I heard, I was taken aback because I was like, "Wait a minute, I haven't even really seen the druid circle yet."
The vendor looks over. Ma'am,
Yes.
you're standing in the arch druid. The the druid circle. Uh, it happens to be the entire town.
The
Oh,
entire town? All right.
Big ass arch druid mimic.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
that's cursed. That is cursed.
You know what
Ugh.
that reminds me of? What's the name of that one character that's literally just a living street?
Oh, Bobby Street from Doom Control. Is it Bobby Street?
That's the vibe I'm
Danny
getting
Street.
of this. It's the
Danny,
whole
yeah.
town. The
Yeah.
town itself is this.
Cayenne is excited knowing this now.
You're like, not only is this town beautiful, but holy shit, the entire town is the druid circle.
Right?
Ugh. Well, we have two options here, sister. I can take the eggs back to Mongo, or you can. Which would be better for you?
It's 4
I-
times your body weight in eggs,
I
man.
was-
How are you supposed
I
to
was
move that?
literally about to say, unless you have Ace help you, you're going to need my assistance to carry these. So I
Is
think
Ace
it
with
would
you?
probably be
Ace
easier
is
for
not
me
with
to
you
take these to
currently.
Mongo. Besides, I don't
Yeah.
think
Okay.
this wouldn't take long anyway.
Okay. Well, I will keep an eye out for a porcelain doll.
She's very, very nice. She spoke about ingenuity, so I think that she might be able to tell you about maybe something tinkering related. More natural tinkering is just a guess.
Okay. Cool. Well, I am on a mission to get my hands on these stones. So
Just given where we are and given this the entire town being a druid circle, just mind your terminology on some things when you speak to the vendors here.
what do you mean?
Some term it would be the same way as a druid were trying to explain tinkering to other people and not using the correct terms, which could be viewed as offensive to actual tinkerers, could be viewed as misconstrued.
Okay. I'll think on that.
But I'm gonna go find Mongo.
Okay.
Angelo, what are you doing?
Imagine I'm probably with Mongo at the moment, since he is also more or less a scholarly type and would want to know more from Mongo and his escapades and such.
Frank looks at you, Mongo. It's
Mongo looks
really
at Frank.
Frank gets close to you, nose to nose. You can smell his cheese breath.
Yummy.
Oh wait, no,
Well
that's
used to it
right.
from
I'm
Nikolai.
sorry. I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't be there because sounds that way they could be together and do their thing. So I guess I would probably be with them. Sorry, I just remembered that.
Yeah, the infamous sandwich that Frank made and ate. His breath is just hitting you in the face.
Uh, I'm trying to look at Frank through watery eyes.
He pulls out an onion and takes a bite and chews it with his mouth open in front of you.
Oh,
Takes another bite. Takes a step closer to you.
ugh. So, how did you come up with this new school?
I was a shit wizard. And he takes another bite and he adds some blue cheese to it. That's dripping off.
Is this Frank's appetite or yours?
I can't do raw onion. I'll be sicker than shit.
That's strange.
You know what the first key of being bro is?
Um, Believing in yourself?
Takes a bite and he starts talking, getting chunks on your face as he says words. Intimidation. That is the key of being bro.
Oh fuck, that's not gonna work. I am easily the least intimidating individual of our little group.
Not when you become bro enough. You will be far more intimidating.
School, bro.
I can certainly hope so.
Every time you say the word bro, it just makes me chuckle.
Yeah, I say it with a certain cadence. That's why. He looks over your shoulder as Cayenne comes back where the door should be. Ah, breakfast has arrived. He walks over. He picks up a tankard, spits in it, and rubs it out. Clean enough. He takes one of the cartons of eggs from you, Cayenne, sets it down, and starts cracking the eggs into it, and mixes it with the finger, and then he holds it out to you, Mongo. Drink protein.
Is there any way I can leave the eggs in the cup and prestidigitate this fucking thing clean?
No.
Fuck.
He fills his own cup with eggs and stirs it with his finger and then drinks it. Slams the mug down. Drink, boy, if you want to learn to be bro.
Christ. I will do what I can to chug the tankard full of eggs.
Do a constitution.
What the fuck did I just say?
Cayenne is just sitting there like, no.
I will eat a raw heart before that.
I wouldn't be able to do that
Thought that
either.
was just your Wednesday.
Yeah.
18 on Constitution, apparently.
You
Runs in the
start to
family?
you start to drink it and choke it down, Mongo. And as soon as you finish it and it's just kind of oozing from your maw, he cracks open and stirs up another cup of it. And he's like, again.
Oh,
Shit.
God.
And he drinks his own and slams it down. And he's staring at you. And you can see his pupils are tiny and his eyes are twitching ever so slightly.
This cannot be healthy.
Protein.
There's got to be better ways.
Questioning your master already?
Have you met Mongo? If I wasn't questioning something at some point in time, don't you just assume something's wrong?
Did you choke down the second cup, Mongo? Or attempt to?
I assume that's another con.
It is another con.
Blackjack.
You choke it down a bit better than the first one. You're like, oh, it's getting easier. Why is it getting easier?
You were cutting in and out. I could not hear you.
Weird, because I'm crystal clear on my side.
Not on mine.
He takes your spell book and then he sets a giant piece of stone on it. You won't be needing that for now. And he makes you another cup. This time he throws in a couple dashes of hot sauce and mixes it up. Slides it over to you. He gets his. He puts the eggs in there and he cracks open he snaps the top off of the hot sauce bottle and pours the whole thing in there. Stick his finger in there. Drinks it and slams the cup down.
You're in for a rough time.
Could I go a third one? Jeez.
Druid, would you like a sampling of the bro drink? And it's like, oh, look at the time. I gotta go.
It is not vegetarian enough. I appreciate your offer, though.
Did you know that my wife
Stares into the third one.
Uh-oh. Air bubble comes to the top.
Tap it to try to get some of the air bubbles out. Vengeance for all those feathered fuckers. Chug.
Jeez. Well then.
Oh my god!
Highest roll yet.
It keeps going up. This one's funnier.
That's
Did
funny.
you natural 20 that?
I think we're finding what
Okay.
Mongo's good at.
Oh my god. That is a natural fucking 20.
Oh, was that oh, okay, so that's it. Mongo just has to be a vengeful douche about everything. And do nothing wizardly.
That's funny.
God, that cat's protein farts are gonna be horrendous.
Just imagine if he's standing in an elevator when he lets one rip.
Not in the arcane lift. Not in the arcane lift.
Oh,
That is
oh, Mongo's gonna like levitate like 4 feet off the fucking ground by a noxious cloud.
You know, Tom, if
All
you were in the
right.
Discord,
Now,
you could
next
see
in the training
somebody.
of bro, we wax your wood. And he heads outside.
What?
Excuse me.
He looks back in the house. Are you coming to wax your hard wood? He stomps off.
I pray to God that doesn't mean what I think it means.
For chat, I class cloud kill.
Just a cloud of ass. Just horrific cat ass stench in that direction over there.
His hair falls off of his butt cheeks because of the gas. He's now hairless around the hole.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
And you wander back to town away from the weird obscenities you're hearing of waxing hard wood.
Yeah. Kyanna's gonna spend some quality time doing some meditation and some nature.
Per chat, I feel like I need an adult after hearing that.
Cayenne would definitely make sure that the eggs were placed in a secure eggs were placed securely somewhere so they don't become a lovely mess in the floor everywhere else.
You let a opportunity to keep the inappropriateness rolling there.
I know, Cayenne, you walk out and you see Mongo walking over to where Frank is, and you see Frank with doing judo chops, but it's on a piece of hard wood, and he's doing it in both directions, like judo chopping the wood, waxing it. And if you look at the wrong angle, you're like, oh god.
Yeah, it's time to go meditate in nature.
Mongo, you walk up and you see how he is practicing his judo chops.
Mongo's waxing hardwood with his grandpa, and Cayenne spending quality time by herself.
I think Mongo's starting to rethink some of his life choices. Again.
And now I have a robot chicken skid in my head.
Haven't seen that series.
That's a blessed comment. We've crossed robot chicken threshold.
All right, then.
Angelo, you're walking and you walk past this scenario to go to the town. And as you take a few steps, you feel yourself hit a door and you start to turn around and you realize you're in a closet.
What the fuck?
Figured he'd be one of the first characters out.
I open the door and look out.
It's a familiar homestead. And your god is sitting there on the table completely naked and blows you a kiss. And the sweetheart of Angelo, she looks over and she's like, oh, I'm just making Angelo. How did you get in the closet? And she walks past your god who is sitting on their table completely naked. oblivious to his existence because she can't see him.
You know, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm just like trying to pay attention to her, but every now and then the eyes are like
He's
behind
like
her.
directly in the like range, and he's laying there completely naked on his side, like painting like one of your French gods.
Let's just say magic is a very strange, fickle, and beautiful thing sometimes.
Picks up an olive off the table and gently suckles out the pepper from the middle of it. And she's like,
Well, go ahead.
"Oh, it's good to have you back home."
It's good to be back. I had a thing for you. Let's see. Where
Well,
did
you've
I
been
put it?
sending coin back home.
Indeed, I have been. And would it be uh possible to say that Angela would have been able to collect some type of like flower or something from Essence Crest to bring back?
You
I'm
wouldn't
pretty
be at
sure
us.
he's been deflowered.
You wouldn't
I'm
ever
sorry.
visit Essencrest because that is literally beyond the
Oh,
front line.
in that case, anything from the front lines.
Yeah, you would have been able to send some flowers back home.
I would provide whatever gifts that I have then, if that is the case. But yeah, it is good to be back.
Samuel will be so happy that you're back. The coin's gone a long way to get him into better schooling.
That is good. How is Samuel doing?
He's likely at studies right now.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Surprised that you're just. Why were you in the closet?
I really, genuinely, actually do not know. I was one moment walking, and the next thing you know, here.
And your guy just kind of winks at you a little bit playfully.
I have a good idea, though. A potential idea as to how. And perhaps it's a blessing.
He rolls over on his back, taking up the whole top of the table, stretching out a little bit. And she looks at you and she's like, she goes over to the table where he's laying on the table and picks up the bread. I just made a loaf of bread.
What kind of bread?
Whole wheat bread.
Well, would you like to go out to the town and perhaps find something that we can make with this bread?
Yeah, I would like that a lot. Angela's like, get me the fuck out of here, please. As you go for the door with her and she puts on her little cloak, you just, ta ta.
As she steps out, I'll hold the door open for her. But once she's outside, I'm gonna point at him.
He's like,
Thank you. and and I will take my leave with her.
The god of fucking debauchery.
Yep. I would expect no less of some levels of extreme tease and such to go on with that debauchery.
Chat, I'll be waiting. I'm just picturing that scene from American Psycho when he's on the bed and he's pointing at the camera, and it's the god of debauchery on the bed next to Angelo. Angelo's like, I hate this so much. My life has been a mess since the god of debauchery has joined the chat. See it on the battlefield. I know they're dead, but if you're desperate and the body is still warm,
Not okay.
I promise you won't get sick. I'll protect you.
Wow.
Angela's like, I want to hide under the table from my god.
So you have a god of necromancing.
I mean, his grimoire is literally
Porn,
an erotica book.
smut.
So all of his spells are very suggestive.
Just see some commander on the battlefield look at it and go, what the fuck? And you're like, it's my spell book. Sorry, I can't explain. I won't explain.
I think the closest thing I would actually be able to explain would be a demonstration of a spell cast via pelvic thrust, crotch casting style. A sacred flame, if you would.
The semantic is cock
I
helicopter.
don't think you want flames down there, buddy. That's how we cast fly.
Oh,
Nikolai,
so
where are you
terrible.
headed to?
Well, since we were right there in the immediate vicinity of apparently a vendor, I will approach and ask him, Sir, I hear there are wonderful stones here in Amberstone that have magical powers. How does one get some?
Well, you go down to the school down there and you buy them. If you have the right licenses.
Okay. Where does one get the licenses?
I'm not entirely sure where you get the licenses from.
Guess I'll start at the school. You know someone there at the school that I can ask for.
You could probably ask Clink, Clank, or Clock.
Clink, clink, or clock. 3 different people?
Depending on the day.
Alrighty. What does it look like this guy sells?
Well, he just sold Cayenne 48 or 88.
80.
Well, is it a bakery, a deli, just a food shop?
Various general goods of butchery.
Ooh. Look around. Does he have any like jerky for sale?
Investigation.
Sweet. Click the button. There's a 21.
You do see some jerky.
Ah, what flavor is the jerky you have over there? Pointing at the jerky that
Ah,
I see.
genuine goat jerky.
Huh. I don't think I've ever had some. May I purchase some from you, sir?
You may.
Thank you.
He takes the 5-pound log of jerky off the rack. Cayenne, you come walking back into the normal of Amberstone, and you see Nikolai buying 5 pounds of jerky.
Sweet.
That'd be 5 gold pieces for you.
My pleasure. I give him 10. And is it sliced up or is it just
1 giant block of jerky.
how does jerky become how does a block become jerky?
There's a big fucking
Okay.
goat.
That,
Yeah, I
or
guess
it's just
so.
like a bunch of jerky that was like super compressed, and now it's just a block of dried meat.
Cayenne, you walk up and you hear Nikolai say that, and it's exactly as Angelo says. They basically took a bunch of pieces of jerky and compressed it into a block and wrapped it so that it will stay together, and you just flake off pieces to eat it.
I will try a sample and give him my
I
opinion.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, sweet. Constitution
On
saving
jerky.
throw. On jerky. All righty.
Nice.
This is where Nikolai dies. 15.
You eat the jerky, and you immediately start coughing because of the stout flavor and the pure capsaicin of Reaper assaulting your sinuses.
Nice. I believe Nikolai has grown a little bit accustomed to spicy foods because of his
You can
sister.
feel one of the seeds dancing around your little mouth.
Fantastic. My sister will love this.
Meanwhile, he doesn't realize Cayenne is standing right behind him.
I turn around and say thank you and turn around and leave. Oh, hi, Kaya. Would you like some jerky?
Holding over her shoulder like a rocket launcher.
I'm okay.
Okay. Stuff it into my bag of holding.
Hearing his reaction was enough to make me say, I'm good.
Well, I'm going to the school down in the hole. Apparently, that's where you get the magic stones from.
Please be careful.
You don't want to join me?
I'm gonna spend some time out in nature. I don't really
Okay.
get too many chances to where a whole city is literally a druid circle.
You hear the vendor. Oh, Amberstone's a bit more than just the druid circle.
Well, that sounds interesting.
I forgot what the other part was. Maybe you'll figure it out.
Okay. Alrighty. Sway, can I ask you to come with me, please?
Sway dances on your head.
Thank you.
Yeah, Cayenne's gonna spend some time to herself for a little bit. And then she'll probably venture into the hole in the ground that she found that she saw earlier.
The hole in the ground is the one in the middle of town that the school's at the bottom.
Yeah, she'll end up going there after she spends some time to herself for a little bit.
Okay.
Say hello to Mother Nature for me, Kaya.
Sure.
All right. So Nikolai's heading down the hole. Mongo's waxing his wood. I need you to make a Arcana check for me there, Mongo.
Here's where it all goes to shit.
You can do it. What's that?
13.
Oof.
Rolled a fucking 2. At least it's not a 1.
At least it's not a 1. It is still potentially successful.
What was that?
Mute yourself, Manny.
I'm muted. Can you still hear me?
No, you're not. Yeah.
What? My mic is muted.
No, it's not. There you go.
All right, Mongo, you are trying to figure out how to polish the wood, and Frank just looks over. Ah. 1, 2, 1, 2. Focus your brain. 3, 4, 1, 2. Focus your brain. Transmute.
Hang on. Show me one more time and grab the goggles.
He starts polishing his wood furiously. His arm is just a blur with how fast he's polishing back and forth. And you can see a flurry of arcane energy being built up.
I assume that's transmutation.
Yeah.
I will attempt the same.
You get a splinter first swipe.
Ow.
Figures.
Right where your claw meets the finger.
Oh, fuck. Ow, fuck.
Frank looks over. Ah, but a distraction. Keep going. Push through the pain.
Attempt to push through the pain and build up some transmutation energy while whacking the wood. It's gonna be one of those fucking episodes, isn't it?
Oh, if you only knew, buddy. Cayenne.
Here's a fun little game.
Oh, God.
Every
you
time
see-
Tom gets uncomfortable,
Shut up, Manny.
take a shot.
Cayenne, you see a golden little beetle that catches your interest and it just kind of flutters, hopping about.
I'm following a bug.
It just it just captivates you as it's hopping along, fluttering, catching the light, almost like a little glowing pebble. And you come to a tiny little, a nice little home that's more of a shack than anything. And beetle goes inside.
Yeah, I'm not about to just walk up in a shack. I know better. But I am going to like look around at the area. Not to disturb anything, I'm just curious.
Do a nature for me.
18.
18. You investigate this area in the shack, and you see a bunch of these beetles just kind of converge in this area, like silvers, golds, platinum. And you see when they get in a range of each other, they just kind of repel each other, like almost magnetism.
That's weird. I'm gonna be enamored watching them for a little bit.
Kind of weird.
I
You
don't
see them just kind of like converge, and you see them get close together, and pew, off into two directions.
think.
And they just kind of flutter around, little flying beetles, and eventually another one will converge, and they launch off in different directions.
That is entertaining and cool at the same time.
Person stops, and they look over at you, and it's the elder lady that beat Nikolai with a broom. What are you looking at?
Oh, I've never seen beetles like these before.
Ah, you've discovered the blast caps.
The what?
That's what we call them around this parts. Blast caps.
Does that have something to do with they almost seem to repel one another?
Yep. Fascinating lifestyle that they have. See, they naturally repel each other until they find the right one. And then they know that is my mate, and I will have babies with them.
So then they stick together, essentially?
Yes.
Huh.
And then
That
they
is
can,
really cool.
and then they merge together, and their shells interlock, and they make babies. And in that shell that's interlocked, they lay eggs, and the babies eat the parents, and eventually burst out of the shell.
That's interesting.
Huh.
Curious little beetles.
It's like to collect the shells to make decorations. So do druids. Little jinglies. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Not gonna lie, Cayenne would probably make earrings using recycled shells out of the more platinum toned ones.
She walks over and she offers her a hand.
I would take her hand.
She shakes your hand and she nearly crushes your palm in her hand with her vice grip. Name's Myrtle.
Nice to meet you, Myrtle.
She shakes your arm and you can feel her jerk on your arm and like, oh my god, this lady is crazy strong.
I'm
I am
called
glad.
Cayenne.
Ah, like the pepper, like the pepper. Ooh, spicy, spicy. She smacks your ankle with the broom. Are you spicy?
Only when I need to be.
Sometimes.
Only when it's necessary.
Good, 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 good. Spicy all the time is bad. You need to have the creamy parts. He looks at your face. No, gross. I mean that like relaxed parts, like the parts where you relax. Creamy. Creamy is okay.
I knew what you meant. You're just the first person to really speak like this, at least in a while.
She just chuckles a little bit and she's like, oh, I gotta go broom something. This place is always dirty. So much dirt. She walks off and she starts dusting or brooming random things.
I like Myrtle.
Yeah, your hand is like aching from her grip.
Yeah, definitely. If I see any stray like shells of these beetles, I want to try to collect a few of them.
Do an investigation.
That's a 16.
You find a few of the shells, and yeah, as you're collecting them, you actually get a peek inside of the actual shack, and you realize it's the Archdruid's home. Just this dilapidated little shack.
Oh, yeah, not stepping foot in there unless invited. We are being respectful.
You can always knock, Cayenne.
I mean, you do have to give her your thanks, right?
Yeah, I do. So after I get done collecting what I do, I will eventually knock.
You collect 30 pieces of shell.
Yay! I have I have kind of cute plans with these.
Does it involve Lindra?
Lindra and also the druid circle back home.
Yeah. Your call. What's going on now?
So, well, after I got the shells, I would have knocked on the door.
She opens the door for you.
Hello again.
I was waiting for you to show up.
Well, I'm here and it's good to see you again.
Uh, as you look at her, Cayenne, she's not wearing her druid robes. She, you can see like a little cauldron of like metal that has been
Hmm.
made or prepared. And as you look at her, you can see her entire body is just covered with spider webs. Like the Kisanugi, her porcelain has been cracked and broken in places and constantly repaired with silver and bronze and gold and other metals to repair herself.
Mm. Like a war torn doll, essentially. Lord.
I can hear the curiosity thrumming in your throat.
Well, firstly, I wanted to say thank you for the help with the eggs back in the market.
Why is it thanks required when I was actually supposed to be there to help you and you're supposed to receive the help? Simply an order of process. There's no thanks needed.
Okay.
You accepting my help was thanks enough.
Understood.
And the weird thing about her is she's just kind of sitting there. You don't really see any motion of talking. The the sound of talking is coming from inside of her.
That's pretty cool.
It's almost kind of got like a little bit of an echoey sound to it because it's inside of her actual self.
Mm, I assume these beetles are friends of yours?
She rubs her fingers together. They like the sound.
Hmm. I've never seen beetles like them before. They're very fascinating to watch.
I think they're native to here because of the strangeness of the hole. Are you going to be the new archdruid to replace me?
Here? No.
Oh,
It was there. Did someone
Volunteer
say?
Nikolai.
That
the I was
would be
appointed
weird.
here by the other archdruids because the archdruid here abandoned her post.
Interesting. Did it have something to do with the hole?
Nobody knows. I just know that they were apparently here, and then they weren't, and I was appointed to come here and take over.
Hmm.
Apparently, they went a little time without an archdruid.
Do you enjoy being Archdruid here?
I enjoy being an archdruid wherever I'm required to be an archdruid. It's a privilege.
Make, that makes me happy to hear.
So, if you are not here to replace me, why are you here?
I, well, I had originally came here to give you thanks for the help uh in the marketplace, and then we've established that no thanks were required. And the not gonna lie, the Beatles did lead me here.
Again, things happen for a reason.
So let me ask this. Why were you waiting on me to get here?
Don't know. I just had an idea that you would be here. I would speak to you. You would need something, and that would be the end of our exchange. This is a pleasant surprise that you've come to find me. It is even more of a pleasant surprise that I can sense that you're an archdruid and you're not here to replace me.
I would have no reason to replace you. I've never been here, so I'm very unfamiliar with the nature of this place as well as the magic of this place.
I was
And
not aware of it either. When I was appointed, I learned.
I would actually like to ask you about the stones here.
Hmm, they're beautiful.
They really are. I saw them when I was coming in, but I don't know too much about them.
She goes over and picks up a stone and sets it, holds it up to your hands, and like a child handing you something.
I will very gingerly take it.
It looks like a very like an unshaped ruby, crude, unprocessed, but it is warm in your hand.
This is very pretty.
Kind of like holding a piece of hot coal without the burning heat, but it radiates that warmth.
I like that.
The school takes these raw elements like a raw druid and eventually forges them into a beautiful stone that possesses magical qualities, like a druid discovering what they are.
This is awesome. My brother Nikolai loves these. I know he was wanting to learn from the school about these.
I think he will be most persuasive and understandable of the stones.
Absolutely. I know I told him that I would meet up with him at the school later. As
She-
I'm actually kind of curious about the school myself.
Yeah. And she picks up a piece of parchment and holds it out to you.
I will take the parchment.
It is written in Druid as you read it. There you go, Cayenne.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh. Ah. Well. Now I know. Ah. Hmm. I don't know how to break that news to this archdruid.
You don't have to.
I really don't want to because we had a pleasant conversation.
Oh no. What happened?
Mungo, I need you to roll a Arcana and a Strength check for me.
I don't believe I've ever done that before.
Time to learn,
Is it an
buddy.
Arcana check?
Arcana checks I have rolled. I rolled a handful of strength checks, but those two together, I don't think that's ever happened. So let's see how it goes. All right. The Arcana's off to a good start. 30. And strength is probably going to be significantly less. 19.
As Frank is teaching you, he's like, you have to burn the spell slot or dry. Take the scoop of bro. And as you burn a spell slot, he has you punch a rock. You shoot your little fist out and hit the rock. And the pain ripples through your arm briefly. But you see cracks form in the rock for the first time.
There's two of you.
Oh, that's a weird feeling. Wait, where did those cracks come from?
You punched it, my bro. Simple. Frank shoves his fist out and he punches a brick, and you just see the brick just disintegrate into dust and crumbles all across the area. You have started down the path of broism.
Okay, so is it just channeling like the energy that would normally go into a spell? What happens if I try to channel a specific spell into that motion?
Your testicles
What did you call it again?
explode.
Oh, okay, so don't do that. Got it.
When you become the bro and you embrace the rage, you may use cantrips to infuse your punches. Anything higher will cause bodily harm to your reproduction.
Right, so no fireball fist.
I was once in a combat encounter. I was so locked into the flow of the bro. I brought a barbarian down with my cock. I front flipped. It was glorious. He didn't see it coming, but he was
Oh, poor
marked by
choice
the
of
end of
words.
combat. Broken nose, straight down the middle. Forever carrying the sign of bro.
Just out of curiosity, is that similar to like the stamp of, oh, say, I don't know, a mushroom? Because I gotta say, that's weirdly on brand for our group.
Perhaps yours will be a deformed mushroom.
Yeah, Coin and I haven't gotten to that page in the book yet. I'm so fucking uncomfortable. I swear to God. Most of it's my fault. Fuck's sakes.
I love the fact that it's Tom digging the hole deeper.
Sometimes when you hit rock bottom, you gotta start digging.
You have to simply transmute your essence into essence that eventually becomes bro essence.
It's my fault. You were speaking. I tried to drink. It's on me.
Once you embrace the bro essence, you become the influencer bro at some point. One of your most powerful abilities will be the mighty Peck Pop. One simply cannot ignore the pop of the peck. And he rips open his robes and he starts popping his pecs, and you're hypnotized by them. Hypnotized by the popping of my pecs. And he punches you in the face as you're distracted. See? It's effective. You are distracted by the pecs. And he punches you again. You can't look away from the glory of the peck pop.
Oh my god, this is absurd.
You too shall master this in time.
I have a feeling my brother-in-law would be very interested in this technique.
I must warn you, if you dry scoop, there will be consequences. But if you add the essence
Yeah.
of Arcana, there will not be consequences.
Yeah, there are some techniques that I found out my family should never use. But doubly so when stone giants are around.
Note to the wise of the experience of the bro, do not use cactus to wipe, for it is a sticky situation.
Sorry, the echo is making it hard to hear everything. Do you say don't use those tactics on your wife?
I don't know why it's echoing so bad. Nate, do you have both of your mics on?
Shouldn't I? What do you mean both of my mics?
Because that's the only thing that I can think of that's causing an echo.
Okay, I will check to see what the.
And Tom, for clarification, he said don't wipe with a cactus.
Well, yeah, I kind of assume Mongo already would know to, not do that. I assume I could be wrong here.
We move on to the next lesson to grow your power of grow. We must flex in a reflective surface. Roll a performance, Mongo.
I am getting a lot of Flex Mentallo vibes here.
There's a lot of different vibes here, bud. And most of them are uncomfortable.
Like Flex Mentallo, Alex Louis Armstrong. Which, I mean, you know how much I love that character. Performance. Natural 20.
Your
Nice.
flexing is totally on point. You're understanding the embracing the bro. You're seeing muscles pop as you burn Arcana. The most profound one is when you turn away from it and you flex your back, your cheeks flex so hard you hear shing. Buns of steel. One cannot surprise you in your brown hole if you have buns of steel.
What the fuck?
I'm surprised Manny's able to keep a straight face.
You have no idea how hard it is. I'm trying to.
Phrasing.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty
shut
sure
up.
we are.
Shut up.
Your first combatant under the school of Bro will be the one they call Ace.
Oh, fuck.
It will be a glorious match. From what I understand, Ace embraces the other school, not the school of Bro. But come at me.
Come at me. Huh?
Better? I'm aware. I know. Do you have any questions for Frank Mongo?
Are you sure it's got to be Ace? Because like he's kind of sent me flying more than a few times.
Power of Bro will ground you to the ground. Like a stone that is ground to the stone. In the ground, anchored.
I mean, to be fair, it was kind of a while that we thought our sister was the patron saint to fuck around and find out.
Your sister seems to be very much the patron saint to fuck around and find out. It's an attractive quality about her.
Oh, Pops, you've got no fucking idea.
Cayenne just looks around. My deific senses are tingling.
There is a disturbance in the force.
But as you continue to chain with the Church of Bro, you're starting to actually learn how to transmute into the Bro class.
It's a church now?
Yes. No, the School of Bro.
Okay. I was about to say, oh, fuck. What the hell?
You're to open the book and deliver a sermon of left fist, right fist, kick. Passage of
Fist, right fist,
fighting
okay.
aggressively.
Frank has lost a few marbles. I think.
Yeah, he may or may not have lost a bit of the plot.
I can't lose the plot. I have the script. It says right here, Frank, act wildly and somewhat sagely. I'm just kidding. That was so out of character.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked we haven't come across a character who's fucking done that. No, I know the character who could do that.
Who?
At one point in time, you said you wanted to bring in Kupo.
Yeah. Angelo, you hit the town in the marketplace. One of the most interesting aspects for you since you've been on the front lines, and it's not something a lot of other people will pick up. You realize how much of the fact that Castile is essentially the entire beating heart of the entire war front. At this bustling metropolis where there is prosperity, trading, like nothing is happening, despite the massive amount of defenses within the city. This is the beating heart of the entire war effort. And she kind of looks over at you and she's like, "Are you distracted by something?"
Mildly. Nothing to really be too concerned about, however. It's just a realization on my part in terms of the things that I've been having to do.
You fought on the front lines for the Empress.
Yes.
Now, I have a question regarding that. Do soldiers really speak that highly of her?
You mean of the Empress?
Yes.
Of course.
She provides meals for you that are hearty, clerics and paladins that keep sickness at bay.
Empress Kippa has done far more than what I have seen of most, to be honest, in the amount of time that I've been here. It is
Huh.
more than admirable. I understand now why she has been elected to be the Empress.
Bards speak highly of her. Bards tell tales of her golden nature. What is your personal opinion of her? I'm just curious, as a soldier.
When we first met, I don't know. I didn't have much of an opinion. I was very new to this land, the realm itself. But now that time has passed and have spent quite a bit of time with not only members of the Obscura, of course, but also hearing things about what she's done and seeing her actions she's actually taken, it's my opinion is very highly of her.
Enough about that. What would you like to eat? I'm sure you can go anywhere. You have prestige.
There is a very particular individual that I was introduced to not too long ago that has quite impressive skills when it comes to cuisine. Let's go and pay Feisty a visit.
He pauses, turning ghost white at the notion of that and how expensive it would be. I don't think we can afford to eat in such a prestigious place.
How well does Feisty and Angelo know each other? Probably not too much.
No.
Hmm. Perhaps not. That would probably require the others to be present. Well, we have met. I don't know her as well. I've only ever had the pleasure of tasting their food once, and it was an experience. How about you? What would you like?
In the lower crest, there's this tiny little, like, tavern that we can go to.
If that's what you want, then let's go.
We shall go to the coffin nail.
The where?
Coffin nail.
The coffin nail. Interesting choice. All right. And I will follow her.
She heads down in that direction. Cayenne, back to you as you're dealing with the very awkwardly interesting druid. She looks over at you and she's like, "You're curious about the druid circle. I know this.
I'm always curious about every druid circle I come across.
Well, the entire city is a druid circle.
A vendor had said that.
The people that founded this place, from what I understand of the history, believe that everybody was equal, so therefore it was a symbiotic relationship. They also believe that when your path comes to an end on the long road of adventure, you need a place to rest that is solely yours.
It's true.
I don't know a lot about it, but from what the ruler of this place is, very relaxed individual, states that this is a community of, what's the phrasing? Retired adventurers?
That just fits. Seems like the perfect place for adventurers to retire.
I suppose. I don't know much about that.
Adventuring is nice, but you do miss quite a lot when you're not home. It feels like a few weeks ends up being a few years.
Tell me about it.
And then what you thought you had back home is not the same anymore.
I'd rather not discuss where I came from. This is my home.
And your home is very lovely.
Thank you. You should go now. Nikolai is waiting for you at the lift.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Oh,
We will speak again tonight.
of course. Thank you again for having me in your home.
You're welcome. She just stands there like an eerie doll, unblinking.
I will take my leave after giving a respectful bow to her.
She gives you a curtsy.
Mhm. Off I go to the client.
Nikolai, as you get to the lift, you're just kind of standing there waiting for it. And Cayenne walks up behind you again.
Oh, hi.
Is your hearing going bad? I'm surprised you can't hear me.
Just not expecting you until later. By the way, did you happen to get that merchant's name?
No.
I forgot to ask. How far away is the merchant from here?
Merchant is about maybe 10 minutes walks, and the lift will be there in less than 5 minutes.
Okay. I need to be better at asking people's names.
I don't think it's necessary to get everyone's name.
Well, I mean, the only thing is, he told me about who to ask for, so I think it would be like beneficial to reference who told me to ask for them. Maybe.
Yeti.
Hmm?
Little
That
demon.
make
Oh. So you've already you spent the time you needed in nature for a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now apparently I've got to meet a client.
You've got to meet a client.
Yep.
Huh. Okay. Alrighty. I guess the lift will be here shortly. Did you have any interesting revelations? See any pretty birds? Sorry, I'm trying to make sense. Small talk while waiting for the lift.
No, I saw bugs.
Bugs. Yeah, those tend to be out in nature, don't they?
man awkward small talk.
And I got to try to go say thanks to the arch druid because the
Oh,
bugs led me to her home, and apparently
oh.
my accepting the eggs was thanks enough.
I mean, that kind of makes sense. Like, if you were to give something to someone out of your own, heart, and they don't want it, wouldn't that upset you?
Well, it was more so she just went up to the vendor, said I needed 80 eggs, then I was given 80 eggs. That was the end of it. Like,
Right.
yeah.
Huh. Ugh.
Lift arrives,
You gonna be okay getting on the lift? The last time you didn't like these.
and as the lift arrives, you see a tall, spindly put together what looks to be an automaton, and its eyes are made from goggles that glow a bit, and it has three fingers and a thumb, and it's holding a switch to lower and raise the lift.
Huh.
And they're wearing a very old, dusty, fancy vest.
Thank you kindly. And hop on.
They look into your direction. Madam, do you wish to partake on this traverse down to the bottom? I can assure you that it is safe.
Yes, please.
He offers his hand out like a gentleman.
I'll take his hand.
He helps you onto the lift gently and then pulls the switch and it starts going down.
I want to study the mechanics.
Do a tinkering. He looks over in your direction. Druid, I hope my appearance and my structure and my abilities do not offend your sensibilities, as I know your kind are relatively sensitive and prudent towards abomination.
You are fine. Thank you for checking in with
25.
me.
I assure you that I do partake in the botany ability and have a singular plant that I have kept alive for 465 days, 32 seconds, 15 milliseconds. Which reminds me, I must water it this afternoon.
I love that.
Nikolai,
I
you're
think
just like,
Cayenne. I think Cayenne is going to gift them a prickly pear cactus.
they would probably love that. Nikolai, your tail just instantly crooks because they're a completely autonomous thing.
Okay. Well, I wasn't studying them. I think that would be kind of rude. I was studying the lift.
It's a normal lift.
Okay. Yeah. After I've discerned that, I would definitely like inquire, may I study your mechanics?
Didn't even buy him drinks first. Fuck.
But sir, that is
Would it?
rude.
I was thinking it would probably be rude.
A
Okay.
gentleman does not inspect another gentleman's mechanics.
But you look so fantastically built.
Why does it sound like Nikolai is hitting on a robot?
Because Nikolai is the slut of the group.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And the lift gets to the bottom. And down here, Cayenne, you see that the temple is actually suspended. And you see underneath it is a massive lake with koi fish and other carp kind of swimming about, lily pads and frogs. And you can see the vines coming down from the massive structure that is the twisting canopy trees and around the actual hole that go out over the entire city. The giant roots of them coming into the water itself.
It's pretty cool.
Very nice.
And you pause for a moment, Cayenne, because that temple is as old as you, like super old. You're like, that is old as fuck. I would know old as fuck because I was in an old as fuck temple.
This place is ancient.
Probably.
It was
Oh,
their
I'm
founder. Go
I'm
ahead.
telling you, it is ancient.
Our creator, the founder of this wondrous temple, built the temple. Or did he find it? We're unclear. Our records are kind of fuzzy that far back.
How far back do we know this place has been?
Too long, good sir. Me and my two brothers have been maintaining this temple and carrying on the legacy of my father, our father.
Well, I was instructed to either ask for click, clack, or clock. Do you know where one of them would be?
It is Clink, and that is me.
Clink. Oh. Well. Thank you very much. I do apologize for mishearing the name. So I really am wanting to be able to
Disseminate
acquire
the
some of these.
information of how to build a stone so that you can use it yourself and bypass the rudimentary feelings of this magic city. Well, the magic city seems to not agree with us dealing with the war, so therefore we have decided to give them the stink finger. We are being rebels. It is exciting.
Well, I'm not from the Magic City.
Ah, good. We will not have to give you the boot.
I appreciate that. But no, I've heard some wonderful things about your amber stones here. I would love to learn more about them, as I am a builder myself.
Understandable data input. And as you go into the temple, Cayenne, um, another like little stout robot comes up, brown body, stubby arms. Its head is kind of like almost like dome shaped, and you can see like a long mouth on it where it will open up, and it's got these big, giant, glowing eyes. And it comes up, and its little arm extends out to you, holding a satchel of some sort.
Is it offering me the satchel?
Yeah, it's like a small
I
bag.
I will very gently take the satchel.
It's got like little clink clink claws, and it lets go, and it's like, congratulations, you have received your complimentary seeds, Druid. And it turns and waddles off. Ah, Clank, very good. You have delivered the complimentary seeds to the Druid.
I'm going to take a
And,
look at these
I was,
seeds.
Nature.
Eee.
and there was a form. There's a registration process or licensing process of some sort. I would like
Okay,
to.
Dice, if you could be nice, that would be nice. That was a 9.
A 9. You're
Yeah.
you're flabbergasted by there's dozens of different kinds of fruit seeds here, tree seeds, flower seeds, all intermixed together.
Eee.
Another automaton comes out, Nikolai, and
Uh-huh.
they're kind of built from the shell of a grandfather clock. And you
Interesting.
can see all the like gears inside of them and the machinations, and they have a cart behind them.
Okay.
And they step aside from the cart, and you see a stack of parchment that is almost as tall as they are. I present to you the grand registration documentation. Please sign all 642 parchments and read thoroughly. This
Alrighty.
this is step 1 of 45.
I guess Nikolai is going to be disposed of for a while here.
Mongo just started sweating bullets like, holy bureaucracy.
Don't get me wrong, Mongo's all for reading some documents, but for fuck's sakes.
And you
I-
see the pile of documents, Cayenne, you're like, he's going to be here forever reading these.
I presume your clock.
Yep.
Your assumption is astute.
Thank you kindly. Is there a place to take this cart to begin the process, sir?
He sits down a stool.
I guess that works. Alrighty.
As you look at the first parchment, you're like, oh no, because it's in like type 5 font and no double spacing.
Jesus. Okay. This is going to be a lot of reading.
I heard Mongo's soul die a little bit. And this is only step 1 of 45.
If Mongo was there, he would make you a drink to help you relax and stay awake. Very stiff espresso martini or something. Fuck.
Yeah.
Cayenne, since you're not like going through the effort of actually like trying to understand these stones, you could just walk around.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a
And
look at this temple to see what I can learn, since I know ancient, but I want to know a little bit more about this place.
yeah, do a deity logic with advantage.
I wonder.
With advantage is a 13.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The temple itself is very well kept. Very little bit of it's been disturbed. And in fact, there is a lot of moss growing in this temple, almost giving the walls a living quality. And there's vines all along the ceilings with like little nodules hanging from them that glow from the residual magic and fragments of stone dust in the air that have been refined. And all along the cracks on the stone floor, you can see in between them, instead of like a metal type of pouring or concrete pouring, it's just years and years and years of magic stone dust falling in the cracks. And whenever you step on it, it kind of ripples light throughout that crack.
Hmm. That's pretty cool.
Is Clock still around?
He's wandered off.
Is Clink around? Clink around?
They've all wandered off. You're left there in this
Jeez.
entryway with this pile of documentation.
Okay. Is there any way I can discern whether or not these scrolls are magically worded or anything?
Do an arcana.
Okay. Because I has an idea. That's a 12.
You're like, they are enchanted with something.
Okay. All right. I'll just keep reading. Oh, hey, Sway. Would you mind doing me a small favor? Would you mind going to see if you can find Clock or Clink or and see if you can get them over here so I may ask a question?
He just runs off.
Thank you. Be careful.
Mungo, back to you. Your grandfather is currently sitting on your back, making you do push-ups.
So Mongo at the best of times can do say less than get all the way to what with someone on his back. I'm thinking less so.
He's like, embrace the bro. Push the earth away from you. It has no limiting factor on your strength. Roll
So
an
I try
arcana.
to channel Chuck Norris.
Roll an arcana there, Tom. And another strength check.
Nice.
That's not the button. That button. $23 on the Arcana.
Nice.
And that's a 3 on the strength. Glad to have that +1 modifier.
Ooh.
You tried to do a push-up, and you feel like you strained an arcana muscle.
He has a headache?
You
He
get an
strained his
Arcana.
he strained his third eye.
Oh, that sounds so pervertedly wrong. Frank
It's
gets
like
off
if
of
somebody
you.
went up to Doctor Strange at the end of Multiverse of Madness and just kind of like, instead of doing this Three Stooges thing of poking him in the eye, they just run up to him with like a bowling ball grip.
I still think the CGI on that part was fucking terrible.
Yeah, that was not the best CGI in that movie.
So,
Oh, for the zombie
no,
version?
for the third eye at the very end.
Yeah.
I was right up there with Murdoch or Mordock. Yeah, Mungo, you're laying on the ground, straining to try and even move under the weight of your grandfather. And he gets off of you. He's like, "You can do it. One push up." You can try again with advantage as he's encouraging you.
I will try to summon all of the transmutation that he can. You know what? I kept going in one order. Let's go in a different order this time. See if maybe that'll work a little better. $19 on the strength. And a 15 on Arcana.
What barbarian subclass would you like to embrace currently?
Yeah, see, that's the thing is I spent a couple of days during the week when I wasn't working like 12-hour shifts trying to figure out what subclass would best fit Mongo. And there's more than
Sounds so
one.
weird. You're a wizard.
Yeah, that's the thing, Mongo, because of what and who you are. You can pick a different one each time you grow.
Yeah. Which some of them are highly customizable, so yeah, we'll go into that. Just for hey, you know what? We haven't brought this fucker up for a while, so let's do this. Let's go Zealot because he is a follower of sweeping, and
Yeah.
there's plenty of gods in his bloodline and his whole family.
Like literally in his bloodline.
That's awesome.
Don't get me wrong, wild magic was like the first idea.
Mongo,
That's
to
so
your
cool.
surprise, you can feel the pump as you do a push up, and another, and another.
Oh. So I only had to do one Frank push up to unlock being a broke.
He's been training all day. How is Mongo responding to this?
This is a totally new sensation for Mongo because there have been times where he has locked in, but he's never had to lock in like this. I mean, yeah, there are times in combat where it's like, okay, fuck you, I'm done screwing around, I'm done being nice. And that's like the closest that he can get is like that headspace.
I've officially broken Tom.
And I think he just broke him more. Yeah. He's a pretty broken man.
Wow, fuck you too.
Jeez. I think we're all broken.
So what are you doing, Mongo, as you do these push-ups? Are you getting angrier, or are you just like, I'm fucking doing it?
That'd be interesting. A barbarian that thrives on glee instead of pain and anger.
No, because one thing that would be going through his mind is because Mongo has always felt like really apart from the rest of the group. Because like Scav and Cayenne are pretty much ready to go at a moment's notice. And they can basically melee their way through whatever need be. Worst case scenario, they can just grab a stick and they're still basically keeping up with whether they have their gear or not. Nikolai has built stuff to basically accommodate for that so he can effectively keep up and be ready at a moment's notice. Mongo's always seen his big fucking weakness as he's really only effective if he has time to prepare, but he never has time to prepare, so he's always trying to figure shit out on the fly. And now that he's kind of discovering what the School of Bro really can do, like some of those issues that he's tried to put to bed are kind of coming back up. So he's probably muttering, it's like, now I can keep up with those motherfuckers.
As you're doing push-ups, that's when the protein fart hits you from the eggs.
Oh, God.
Oh,
At least it's not when you're doing a sit up.
Hmm.
Or a squat.
But the protein eggs hit you at full force.
Why do I feel like there's another constitution check in his future to see if he throws up from his own noxious emissions?
Or is able to keep it as just a fart.
Or fractures his butthole trying to keep another fart in.
Ow. That sounds terrible. Sounds like a
Why?
don't
Trying to
do
exercise
that.
and not fart at the same time. That seems like a trip to the doctor.
you come up with some crazy ass shit like this.
Come on, go. You're able to stand up and flex and do whatever you want. Go ahead. Do whatever you want right now, Mungo.
There, you said that there was a brick or a block on top of Mongo's spellbook.
Yeah.
Reach way back, ball up the fist, and assert oneself.
Roll an
Extra
attack
point
using your
if you know that reference.
roll your attack against the rock using your barbarian subclass.
Uh,
Like,
That unarmed?
yeah. Tom's having to figure
Yeah,
out a
the
new class for
wizard
everyone.
doesn't have the unarmed attack listed on it. Oh, that's funny.
This is so crazy.
Oh no, there it is.
Mongo.
Okay, no, it's just at the bottom of the list. Woo! I rolled an 8.
Dang.
You punch the rock, and you're like, that was a little preemptive.
Got caught up in the moment. Ow. So try to remember all the lessons from Frank. Gather the transmutation energy.
And try again.
Yep.
Go for it.
Okay. Doing non-wizard things here, so that means I should roll better, right?
Yep.
That has been the suspicion for a long time. Sounds like it. Good Lord. It's a natural 20.
Yeah. Yeah. The wizard casts punch with a natural 20.
You punch the rock, you send it flying off, it hits the wall, goes to the wall, and skips across the water after breaking a tree in half.
He really does just have to do exactly what a wizard's not supposed to do in order to
And
roll high,
Mongo,
huh?
as you look at your fist, you see that the sheer kinetic force of punching it, there's small flames on your book.
Oh, shit. Just pat the flames out.
The back wall falls down onto the ground.
I can fix that.
Another tree falls over.
Oh, fuck. Kyan's going to be pissed. However, Mongo might be able to fix that as well. Because he took a feat.
Repair the fucking tree feet.
Spell initiate druid.
Ah.
Interesting.
Druid craft. And he has spent time studying druid magic with Cayenne and also finding out that at some point in time, a very, 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 very long time ago, druid magic and the arcane that he studies are two sides of the same coin.
Yep.
Not the one he married, the other one.
Yeah. Cayenne, as you're walking around the temple, you realize that this temple is really, really old. And it's been repurposed as a temple to multiple gods. But the first one that stands out to you from what you realize from the oldest stones on the very bottom is that this was originally a temple to Galara.
Interesting.
Huh, that name is familiar.
Very interesting. I'm just gonna keep looking around until all, I guess, 45 steps are done.
You get back to Nikolai and you realize that he's only like on page 2.
Yeah. I'm gonna be here for a while.
And that he should probably give it up for now.
Yeah.
You look at the writing on it, Cayenne, and it's like tiny little mouse writing for the entire page going down of legalese. And there's a stack almost as tall as you of parchment.
I could not. No.
And Nikolai will spend his lifetime here reading it. The one of the automations comes back. I heard you say no. Is there a specific inquiry as to why you said no? Is the temple not satisfactory, Druid?
Oh, no, no, no. The temple is wonderful.
Which one is this?
I haven't seen many temples that celebrate multiple deities. I know this place used to celebrate only one.
Ah, yes. As the time period went on, people have come to use this temple to worship multiple deities over time. However, it is not the primary place of worship anymore.
I assume that the primary place of worship is outside of the temple.
Correct. The old tree.
That would make sense.
Who's this one that showed up?
The one that showed up is Clank.
Clink. Clink, may I ask you a
You
question?
may.
So, I mean, no disrespect at all whatsoever, but I would like to inquire as to whether or not I can absorb the information that is in these documents in one of my ways. I am a pragmatist and a efficiency person.
You
And the
may
only way I can
not.
get the information.
You have to bring out the second set of documents for trying to subvert the first second set of documents.
I was not trying. I was asking if I could. There's a difference. It seems like a trap.
This is no trap. You simply read the documents, understand the documents, and sign in 653 different places. This is step 1 of 45. However, you now need to do step 0 of 45, subversion of the main document, addendum.
Is this like a test of some sort?
And you look at this next pile of documents that Nikolai has to go through, and it's taller than Lumion.
The fuck? I think this is the DM saying, just stop.
No?
Oh boy. does this feel like what I've read so far? Does it feel like these documents are like a test?
No, it feels like
Like
a lot of legalese.
Hmm.
Cayenne, you're like, this is a fake or wet dream of documentation to read through.
Yeah. You're going to be here all night.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Cayenne, you can head back and go see what Mongo's up to.
I will probably do that. Are you going to continue trying to read these all night?
Well, yes. Doesn't seem like that much reading. Like I'm not going to be here all my life. Maybe a day or
I
You
assure you, this
literally
friend. Go ahead, Cayenne.
you literally just got given step 0 of 45,
uh-huh. Uh-huh.
which means you have to
Uh-huh.
start from 0 and work your way up.
Uh-huh. Yes, I know.
So are you sure that you won't be here for the rest of your lifetime?
Not the rest of my lifetime. A few days.
Don't know if we're going to be here for a few days.
I assure you, this is section 1 of 45. Each section is as large as section 1. To read through and to sign.
I will keep going and think on it at the same time.
You see that there are 45 carts lined up, each as tall with documentation.
I think this is the DM's nice way of saying no.
That's what I'm thinking, but she said nope, that's not it.
I think this is the DM's way of saying, you remember that wisecrack you made on Thursday? Not that funny, fucker.
Probably.
No, I don't remember the wisecrack.
I think Cayenne's about ready to giggle pouch Nikolai and drag him off.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
You can choose to just knock his ass out, Cayenne, and pick him up and just be like, we're leaving.
We get back to reading.
So are we going to
Okay.
be here for a few days?
That's
don't
entirely
know.
up to you guys as a party.
I'm just thinking here, sister, that we've got
That
demons
was
to
out of
slay,
character,
and
Nathan.
yeah, I know. Well, and I'm still responding to Cayenne. It's like I just think we've got demons to slay, monsters to destroy. The world's depending on us. Any little bit of power and information and utility that I can acquire to make it so that I can actually possibly accomplish that, I'm going to go for it. Takes a few days of monotonous reading of legalese. I'm going to do it.
Cayenne, do a wisdom for me. You're wise. You're an arch druid.
I got a 15.
There you go, Cayenne. An avenue Nikolai never considered.
Well, I haven't been given much information.
You realize that we have an ally who could probably just procure these stones,
I suppose so.
considering home
Who would that?
is kind of the heartbeat of like all.
So just drop some names.
Considering our position, I don't think that's wise. You know who she is, and I don't think I need to mention her name. You're a smart mouse, you can easily figure it out. Who I could possibly be talking about who has enough pull to do so.
You know me, I've been trying to be accomplished like for myself and of myself my entire life because of who I am. I don't particularly not want to just like go around asking people for favors all the time.
Well, that would count as a favor. That's more of a request.
Not really a favor, but okay.
Mungo, you take your book back.
Yep. Put the fire out.
You drop the School of Bro for now.
Well, there's still transmutation. But yeah, he'll go back to normal, for lack of a better word.
The pump has left you. You feel scrawny again. Less bro, more brain.
Popeye without the spinach. I will go about trying to fix the trees.
All right. You go out and you're trying to use Druidcraft on the trees. And I assume Cayenne is heading back to Mungo.
Yes, after conversations were had on what we were doing.
You get back to Mungo and you're looking around for him for a little bit. And you look over to the house and you look through the house at the wall laying there. And you see him trying to figure out how to repair a tree that has been felled.
I think Cayenne has hair rising up on the back of her neck like an angry dog. If she had hackles, they're raised. Like,
I sent you a message, Nate.
Okay.
Mungo, your danger sense is tingling.
Yeah, he would definitely be running around like, okay, I can fix this. I can fix this. Let's see. Take a look at the leverage for there. Oh, fuck. I can explain.
I hope that the arch druid here doesn't know about this.
Oh, there's an arch druid here. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. She doesn't know whose position she filled either.
Huh?
Oh, just your grandmother used to be the arch druid here.
I'm sorry, what?
Uh, and the whole city is the druid circle.
Okay, I've never really been sure what the hell a druid circle is to begin with, other than just the section of the
Park?
city druids hang out in. Yeah, like a park.
It's more so a
Uh,
sacred area where we control everything and we are the lifeblood of every bit of nature in this city that surrounds the druid circle. We are the lifebeat. If the druids leave, then guess what? Crops and life in general does as well.
Sacred park. Got it.
basically a mage school for druids.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Why not just say that?
Not as crowded as a magic city.
Yeah, one of these days I should probably go there.
You look over Cayenne, and there's a tree with a half circle taken out of it, with it's splintered.
Well, time to get to repairing shit while grinding teeth.
You okay there, Tom?
Yeah. Yeah, Mongo is just because, like you said, the tree was knocked down.
No, there's one
and
knocked down, one exploded in half, and one with a hole through it.
yeah. So it's like the one that's knocked down. It's like without some pulley system, I don't know how the fuck Mongo's gonna get that thing back up.
Mongo, why don't you embrace your new path of bro?
Sure, the school of bro kind of caused the problem. Let's see if we can fix it the same
Fix it.
All right, roll that Arcana and roll that Strength.
So he is quite small, and a tree, I'm assuming, is not an Arizona tree, which is just a stick with two metal bars and some wire.
You should see the trees up north.
Hey, I used to live in Oregon. Ugh, fucking miss those trees.
We have some really big trees in Arizona.
But yeah, first he will try to figure out, like, all right, what's going to be the best way to actually take a big thing from this to that.
Well, first
And
you
then
got to
once
go
he,
bro.
yep. And then he will sit there, try to gather the transmutation magic. At a 29. And with a mighty P of 7, try to lift the tree.
You should see this little
Cayenne,
cat character.
you see Mongo walk over and he's strutting his stuff, trying to look buff. And he walks over to the felled tree and he tries to pick it up and he farts and you get hit by that protein egg fart. Roll me a grapple, Mongo.
How does the wizard do that?
You use your
It's a strength check.
strength check and your secondary sheet where your stats are your barbarian.
Right, so the strength is an 18. And I don't have a barbarian character sheet yet.
You see Mongo put out his claws and just scream bloody meowy murder like an alley cat. Sink his claws into the tree, and Cayenne, he just lifts it up and slams it back into place where it's supposed to go so you can mend it.
Huh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You can use Druidcraft to fix it now.
I will.
Is Cayenne confused about Mongo right now? The fact that he's acting
Yeah,
so
I
much
don't.
like Frank?
Yeah. I'm so fucking confused, but I'm just gonna work on fixing shit. It can be explained at a later time. Yeah. This can be explained later.
When both the character and the player are fucking over it.
So you repair the trees, your broness wears off, and you're a bit tired from it now, Mongo.
Not gonna lie, that was handy, but tiring.
You
Yeah.
currently have 1 point of exhaustion.
Fair enough.
And you have never seen Mongo do that, Cayenne.
Never seen you do that before.
Yeah. The training's paying off.
Training with who?
Frank?
Oh. Well, at least y'all are bonding.
It's an unusual school of magic, but definitely has its advantages.
It seems like it. I would much prefer that it didn't fucking destroy nature in any way, shape, or form.
True, true. Kind of figured no matter what happens, as long as, no trees get hurt in the process, you're usually pretty okay with it.
Yeah. No trees, no animals. Well, no plants in general and no animals in general.
Yeah, I made a slight miscalculation.
It seems like it.
There's a fish out there that just took a natural 20 rock to the head. Swimming along and suddenly a rock comes barreling into the water. Crack! Fish ceases to be exist. Just instant chum.
Oh, lordy.
Where are you headed to, Mungo?
He's the one who broke the trees. He's going to do everything he can to help put them back together.
They've been put back together.
Okay, so since I inadvertently kind of keep causing trees bodily harm, how do you do the fix a tree spell?
Druid craft?
It is Druidcraft, but it requires a bit more effort that you've had to learn through become your Archdruidness. A beginner to Druidcraft can't do mending.
Yeah, so it's more than just like your basic understanding of Druidcraft. You're able to like you'd be able to sprout like small shrubs, you'd be able to sprout like small plants, but you wouldn't be able to mend anything along the lines of like full grown trees and things of that nature. That takes a much higher level.
Well, I'd better start practicing then.
Druidcraft does come in handy when you least expect it. You can actually make small shelters that way. You can actually cause small little sensory effects to trick people.
You know, I do have one spell that is very similar to that.
Yeah.
Do a whole lot of little things.
I think one spell, if you were open to learning more druid spells, I think you would enjoy Mold Earth quite a lot.
Doesn't Mongo already have that spell on the wizard side?
Yeah, use that one
Yeah.
a few times.
I thought so. Yeah, I thought so.
Kind of like this, and then just kind of move some earth and then move it back.
Have you tried writing messages that way? Or even making images that way?
Haven't really tried doing that. Everything I've used it for has been more or less just kind of move that pile of dirt from here to over there.
It can be a fun little trick, especially if, say, you weren't able to get a meeting with Coin. Say she's at work, she has a window, and you want to leave like a cute little image for her somewhere nearby. You could do that. It would last for an hour too.
Hmm.
You can do it on dirt or stone.
Find a rock, pick it up, use mold earth to kind of make it look like a cat face.
Performance.
Not that button, that button. $26.
It looks like Coin's face.
See?
Scabbard. The place you go to, the nail coffin, is serving very
I'm sorry, who?
yeah.
Angelo.
Angelo. It's getting late, buddy.
Scare's on his
No,
way to hell
trust
right
me.
now.
Yeah.
I'm
Uh
trust me. I'm right there with you.
I don't think so. You go to this place and you go in and sit down, and they lay a giant piece of cloth across the table and cover it with just basically a giant seafood boil straight out of the ocean.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
And a bucket of lemons and a small thing of salt. I don't know how to describe. I
All right. That actually sounds really good. It's been a while since I've had a seafood boil.
And it has cornbread with it, I guess. I don't know.
You could. Sometimes it's served with corn on the cob, potatoes, carrots.
But you're having this giant seafood boil that could feed the entire party realistically.
This thing is massive.
Ah, yeah, it's only 5 copper pieces.
5 copper?
They're right off the ocean.
That's a lot of food for 5 copper.
I come down and get one every once in a while and then take the rest home.
All right then.
So, Ongo, you now have a stone with a coin cat face.
Yay.
See? I told you.
Never thought of using it like that before.
It's a lot of fun. It's just like from what I hear, produce flame can be used to just make harmless little sensory effects, or it can be used as a utility. Same with
Is
Nikolai
that the
Stick
one
Word.
Nikolai keeps using to light people on fire with?
Yep.
No, I think I I think that's called something different.
No, it's produce flame.
What are you guys gonna do? Getting
I
late
don't
in the
know what
afternoon. Sun is starting to set.
I don't know what Cayenne's gonna do, other than she had a was the client she was meant to meet the automatons?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing, Mungo?
Oh, probably take some notes on how to best achieve the school of bro.
Yeah, you've been training it all day, so you got a pretty good grasp on it. Anything? You're kind of dead air there, buddy.
Yeah, that's making notes. That's kind of what he was doing.
Yeah, I figured you would take time to make notes and then do something else.
Okay, the notes can take a little while. I didn't know if somebody else is going to try to do something.
Nikolai is currently reading a level of documentation that is unheard of by even the Nine Hells because of bureaucracy of the stones. Cayenne is kind of chilling, and Angelo is eating a pile of food that Mongo would kill for right now.
Back in Casile, right?
Yep. Angelo's on a date.
What are Ace and Biddy up to?
Ace and Biddy, they're
Hmm.
enjoying the Mai Tais at the tavern.
Fair enough.
They are doing what Ace and Biddy do best: scope out a new town, find out how good their drinks are, make notes on it, and pick a fight.
I think those two pick up a lot of gossip every now and then, rumors and stuff.
Probably.
Imagine how much gossip Biddy gets. Yeah. Diane is currently making sure nature is okay.
Yep. Making sure things are back into the correct order in which they were.
Fair enough.
And then when she's done, I guess she's gonna go wander because she's already went to visit the client she needed to. She's been to the temple.
Emberstone is quite beautiful, and the trees and stuff, and flora does not look like anything you're used to playing because of the magic infusion of the location. So it has a magic tends to run through all out of the various trees and plants.
Yeah, Mongo also knocked down a wall, so I guess he tried to fix that too. But I don't think that one was very structurally sound to begin with.
You examine the wall, and you're like, there were no anchors to hold us in place, and you realize the entire house is mostly built that way.
How the fuck is this thing standing?
It would probably get a good idea to go get Nikolai to help structurally sound the house.
Where'd you say he was again, Cayenne? Nikolai?
uh, we were just down at the bottom where of the whole, essentially, at the temple. Nikolai was wanting to learn about the stones, which would have taken him all just days to even get close to learning about them, because apparently there's 45 steps to complete in order to do so. And it's not an easy process. One of the steps is reading over, I think you said like over 640 something pages.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other book was stacked as tall as Lumion. So that was step 0 and step 1 of
I'm
45.
sorry, step 0?
Yeah, because he started to ask if he could potentially just obtain the information into his head, so they thought he was trying to subvert from reading it. So they basically gave him the level 0, which is what happens when you decide to subvert from reading the original.
Why not ask some of those questions before you start?
It'd just be easier to request, oh, stones via Kippa. I don't know. Wouldn't exactly be a favor.
True, we could just get a hold of her and say, hey, could you put it in order? We'll pick it up.
That would be the easier thing to do.
Which means Nikolai is incapable of doing it.
He wanted to go on this whole crusade of, I don't want to owe anyone favors, blah, 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 blah. When I don't think this would have counted as a favor.
Considering who Kippa is, I'm pretty sure she already knows we're having this conversation.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
That'd be funny. Nikolai gets halfway through this in about 5 or 6 hours, and they just bring him a bag of stones. That'd be hilarious.
I think the funnier part is that it's now permanently burnt into his brain now, and it's not complete.
No, right when he gets to like the second to last page. Like, wait, sorry, what was your name again? Oh, yeah, no, we already have your order waiting.
Like,
You could have picked it up days ago.
Nikolai is about trying to be independent. He doesn't like people doing stuff for him.
There's,
Or asking people to do stuff for
there's
him.
a fine line between that, buddy. All right, table's yours, guys. Oh, I mean, Angelo's literally eating a table's worth of food.
Yeah, I'm not there, so.
So if you want to
So,
find Nikolai, that's where he's going to be.
so since he's doing all that paperwork, it'd probably be in bad taste if we give him some disappearing ink. So by
Oh
the
my
time he
God.
gets halfway through with the next step, he's got to go back because the
That would
signature's not
suck.
actually on it anymore.
Fuck you, Tom.
I honestly wouldn't mess with him doing this, because he's already going to have to read through all of this paperwork, which I already told him that it's pointless to do so, because he could just speak to Kippa. But I guess she's too scary to speak to.
Fear.
She's just too pussy.
Excuse you.
Fear.
Too much of a pussy to actually
Has
speak
nothing
to
to
a
do with
woman
being afraid of
in
her.
power.
I'm sorry. Who are you saying that to? Remembering you're talking to your little brother who is a cat.
Okay, well then, he's too much of a little bitch to actually speak to a woman in power. He'd rather
Nope.
be a
That's
stubborn man and read paperwork instead of speaking to family, which is much easier and less of a waste of time.
Probably fewer trees involved in the process too, huh?
Yeah. But that was just my idea.
Okay, well, okay, maybe they have a travel version.
I doubt it. I doubt it. And I'm pretty sure the moment you ask, they're going to pull out a -1. Or watch, it's not even -1, it's -100.
Well, yeah, but if he's the one doing the paperwork, it could be kind of funny.
Yeah, but then it's going to be all hell to try to drag him away. It's either that or he's going to have to be put under in a what will be a painful manner, and or he's going to have to be drugged to the point of incapacitation to where he can no longer read, and then have him switch to where he doesn't remember he was ever reading it into the first place, so we don't have to ever repeat the process ever the fuck again.
You know, I just learned a technique that might help with the distracting of him anyway.
What was that Kippa's mom said that she had that works great for knocking people out? Was it called a frying pan? Whap. Go sleep.
Things do have a million and one uses.
I will say skillets will always be better than pans.
All right, what's going on?
Mongo is going to go over to where Nikolai is
All right.
and see if he can ask some questions.
All right. As you head over there, we will go ahead and call it there for the night. And yeah, that's the end of it for tonight. You know what's funny to me, right? Is as soon as Mongo learned how to do the Church of Bro, he's like, "Fuck Frank, I'm moving on."
That's not true.
He doesn't go thank him. He doesn't thank him or anything like that. He's just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go find Nikolai and we're gonna get our shit and leave."
That is not what he was going to do. Fuck you.
He's like, "I learned Church of Bro. This guy's useless to me now."
Jeez. Wow, Tom. God.
Like,
Oh.
fuck this
Fuck you,
NPC.
DM.
I've learned what I've needed to learn. Fuck off. I don't need your annoying NPC anymore.
Jeez.
My grandfather would be cool, not some fucking annoying NPC.
Damn. Tell us how you really think, Gio.
All right, Manny. Postmortem. Favorite moments. Go.
Hmm. I think my favorite moment is the training montage. Just the whole like process of not Nikolai, of Mongo learning and becoming what he is now. It's pretty cool. Also, punching that rock and sending do all that stuff. Yeah, for sure. That's got to be my favorite moment.
All right. Go ahead, Cayenne.
There was a lot of good moments, but the biggest moment for me was the druid.
Oh, I know you want to spend more time with her.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. The Beatles were a lot of fun.
Those are kind of funny.
Seeing how Nikolai fucked up in opening his mouth. So he's got to do a bunch of reading. But what he doesn't get is that we have powerful allies that we can just ask questions and request instead of asking favors, which is what family do. Um, Teaching Mongo a little bit more about Mold Earth. Seeing that he knows Druidcraft and basically telling him that to be able to fix trees, you got to be more experienced to do so. And learning that the temple was originally Galara's temple. Now it's home to many deities or worship of many deities. A lot of cool moments.
Go ahead, Nikolai.
Uh, Listening to the story of Mongo learning the school of bro, pretty funny. Your character of Frank is just freaking nuts. um, and the sudden vanishing of Angelo again, and the description of him seeing his deity. That's just funny and awkward. And even though I don't have any particular like appreciation for seafood boils, that description at the end of a seafood boil sounds good. I like them a little bit, but not too much. Let's see what else. The description of or the interactions with Cayenne and the Arch Druid doll. Descriptions of that was pretty fun. She's a very interesting character. I'd like to learn more about her. The old lady, what's her name? Myrtle. She was just funny. And then the interactions with Link and Clank and Clock. Those are fun. And it's just the mountain of paperwork to do to gain access to getting these stones. It's just insane. But it's fun. So yeah, pretty much about it.
All right, Mongo.
This is a fun one. Mongo gets to learn a new school and spend time with his grandfather and do a bunch of stuff that I actually rolled high on because it has absolutely nothing to do with wizard. Seems to be the fucking key.
But since it's the school of bro, doesn't it now have to do with being a wizard?
Yeah, at this point in time, I have no fucking clue anymore. I just don't fucking know. Yeah. Also learning a bit more of the druid side of things. Always fun. Getting revenge on those feathered fuckers who tried to kill Mongo.
By consuming their young.
Yeah.
The fact that you rolled a nat 20 on that was amazing. It just added to it.
God. All the shit to roll a fucking natural 20 on. What the fuck? But yeah.
Well, DM, how about you?
Everything that's been said, player interactions, new characters showing up, Nikolai getting literally buried in bureaucracy. Yeah, I'm just echoing everything you guys said. That's where I'm at, and Frank, of course.
Frank's hilarious.
Frank's funny. I like him.
Yeah, we'll call it there for the night. Good night.
Good night, all.
Good night,
Thank you for
everybody.
joining us.